Bam! Look at that. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in 6 seconds. I had to say 6 seconds, but that's okay. We'll get to that point in just a second. Let's move on. What is this? CCTV. And when you hit that button, YouTube, it brings you to all of the past week's shows. I had 4 shows last week, 4 shows the week before that. 38 views on M. Fadishi's show. The tour. But hey, that's all of that. This is, once again, Brother R.A. and Brother R.A. in the house. Bam! Where you at? You're up there, so there you are. Yeah, this is the in-house overview of Brother R.A., and we're going to take it into, bam, look at me right here. Or, Sean, I don't like to be that low. I want to have my eyes in the upper third. We'll have to, can my chair rise up even more? That's all right. Be that as it may, hey, let's do this and not worry about nonsense. That's right. We're going to take the hit at the beginning of the show, 1 minute in. And, actually, let's see if I don't want the gooky side to show, but the gooky side, so oh well. Brother R.A. special. I ride the short boat, the short bus, whatever. But be that as it may, in my seizures and yada yada yada, let's take a deep abdominal hit and just know that my occupation is learn to be melanin dominant with a liquid pineal gland. I want to put this mic over here and so on and so. Hey, look, somebody left some wet ones because everyone's got a virus and everything else. So I don't know nothing about Western medicine and all their where am I in the intellectual mecca of the world? Harvard, MIT, biogenetic engineering? Well, what I'm getting ready to do, herb, some would say marijuana or ganja, this or nonsense, but this grows up out of the ground. Just like this grows up out of the ground. Just like this grows up out of the ground. The soil. And this is inhalation of the growth of the soil into my lungs, which, oh, wait a minute. I have a liquid pineal gland. Am I balancing my pineal gland? What I say my occupation was? Learn to be melanin dominant with a liquid pineal gland. So the lessons that Master Heed is teaching this black motherfucker, damn. And who am I two black men on Fort Hill in Roxbury. Roxbury is a black community, and didn't I make reference last week to our town? And who are we as melanin dominant black motherfuckers? Y'all can say polite terms. Oh yes, he's colored. No, there's two types of people as far as I'm concerned. Either you're melanin dominant with a liquid pineal gland, you have the liquid, and the liquid is, do I have the ability with my so if I have, let's do it this way. Let's see if this shot's even better. Can y'all see that even better? I'm moving it around now, stabilizing. Stabilizing the air bubble 106. I mean, at the base of my pyramid, or how did the ancestors convey that particular message in the meta-netta? The base of the pyramid is two right angles. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We're talking about family there. First, an individual, a man, A squared. Are you learning? Did I show you this picture yet? Let's make sure we bring it up so that you all comprehend what I'm discussing. So, are you capable of being that crucifix that folds up into a cube and understanding all dimensions of who you are as a at 108. What do these numbers mean? A sphere over a sphere. In understanding yourself, a sphere is a circle. Wait a minute. Are we talking about this image here? Is that a sphere? Is this almost, I mean, are you one of those marbles? You, right there. Are you a marble and have your shit together? Have you figured out your inner essence? 108 and 50 seconds. I'm just trying to convey a message as diligently, as quickly as possible, because my time is running out. I had what a tremendous week. But as the week goes on, I wrote to my... Let's make sure I get to the beginning. I don't want to... So, I'll start here. What I think matters. How do I see myself? As Father Nature, I'm producing to be seen by other consciousness. I am that I am. So, as this eye, this eye, this eye, this one at 110, I'm being one that's completely becoming a marble or a sphere, an apple, accessing parts of my mind that I maybe not have done without Master Heej's tutelage. So, and then just because of the, as we were discussing, Sean, who put me on the air, talking about sometimes the kids don't have a choice, you know, because of the parenting. And what's my occupation? My occupation is learn to be melanin dominant with a liquid pineal gland. If I have an air bubble, or if I have the ability to balance and stabilize at 111 in 30 seconds on a Wednesday, the middle of the week, 311, 3 ones, I should say, 111, straightening my spine and centering my soul, or centering myself, as a melanin-dominant black individual. Let me make this correction too. Nina La Negra heard Brother R.A. I said Malcolm X's birthday was on February 21st. That was the date of his assassination. Let's make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but in my state of trying to be that perfectionist, I didn't get you to that part of my mindset yet. But my occupation, I think I did, because Linda was talking smack, talking about, ha, you got put back in the 2nd grade. So the parenting, it's like, okay, parenting in the mindset, what is my role and responsibility as a thinking black motherfucker seeking the mother of my child at 58 years old, just turned 58 February 17th, and happy birthday to Master motherfucking Heej, 78 years old tomorrow. March 5th. I was born in the 2nd month, dealing with the duality, yin and yang. Master Heej in the 3rd month. And he's been practicing meditation and movement, or Tai Chi Chuan, for 50 some odd years as a melanin dominant black motherfucker. And he's imparting information to me over on Fort Hill in Roxbury. I mean, we make choices. You choose where you decide to reside or live. Not only cerebrally, but on the planet, your energy, your chi. Do we allow ourselves to connect with our divinity at 114? 4. So there's 11, 1 and 1, and then how many aspects of there are you? 4, that's the number of corners in a square. Oh my goodness! You're an idiot, all right? You're so stupid. So, I'm talking about the cube and you folding up on yourself. Are you acknowledging, are you capable of being one line at 115, and how many levels or tiers or depths of your psyche do you allow yourself to go into, whether you're melanin dominant or melanin recessive? My albino child, as a black motherfucker, even though I don't have the mother of my children, because I can't find a sister or somebody who comprehends what the fuck I'm talking about, but in understanding the depths of who I am at 116, getting to the full sphere of the depths of myself, and straightening up, and relaxing and leveling my chin, and capable of looking into myself and appreciating my divinity. And in appreciating, oh, did I say divinity? I meant infinity. Life is what you make it. What you think matters. No! You better watch ABC, NBC, CBS News, murder, death, kill. Don't believe in yourself. Oh my God. Read your script, nigga. Shit. Sorry. Little deviation. 117. I'm high. And having the psychological, spiritual, ghostly, shadowy agility in my psyche I am that I am. It is written in the scriptures, right? In those Bibles. Oh, that's right. St. John's versions. And all those others. Moses. Oh. God said, I am that I am. Who was that Christian listening to? Maybe someone who's melanin dominant that sees themselves as one and understand, well, wait a minute, I'm going to draw the one as meaning significance, as you are the one, and I'm going to draw an I. I'm going to make the short I and the I, big I, capital I. So, one and I at 118, a sphere over a sphere. How's that circle drawn to the 8? Oh, I'm having fun. 119. What is that? Have you allowed the circle or the sphere get to the top of your stem and you understand all of who the fuck you is? Light like a feather, dealing with what master he just sharing with my we talking about being balanced life. What is the ankh? A sphere on top of a stem with cross pieces of the fallopian tubes. That's life. 119. Are you as an individual allowing your mind to reach this level of consciousness? I'm talking about accessing what it means to have liquid in your pineal gland. In your first eye, what does the pyramid mean? On the back of your $1 bill that your ass worked so viciously to earn. A dead slaveholder, George Washington, with a pyramid on the back of the $1 bill. And that pyramid has an elevated eyeball at the top of four corners. So you reach the full aspects of who you are internally and externally and become balanced and relaxed and tap into your heeds. Don't be teaching me this psychological shit, motherfucker. I take shit to the extreme being that perfectionist. You talk about be light. He was reading me Monday night. That motherfucker read me say, you're too tense. You're still tense. He's beating up everybody. He bit my head off. I love it. He's just like my mother. My mother, when what did we had to... On green paper, your penmanship was 3 lines, right? So the small letters touched the bottom in the middle, and then the capital letters touched all 3 lines, and then you had to make sure your L was right. It had to make that right angle. You know? Because if it leaned over anything like that, that's not an L. And so he just telling me about my gait and my step and my dance and my 108 different posture, Tai Chi, meditation and movement, reaching a higher level of relaxation on all aspects of who the fuck you are. Oh, did I lose you at 122? I'm just doubling this shit up. Thinking outside the box of normal. Balancing my shit. Read your script. You're all off script. Oh, man. 122. Okay, let's get back on script and see if we can get everything. We were talking about parenting and fathering. So, I'm looking for the mother of my child, looking to father a child, but if I'm like Gabriel Union in one of them movies where her standards were too high. So, okay, but fathering, parenting, my boy Sean just said, you know, the parenting, you really don't have the choice. You know, the parents gear the children in a particular direction. And while I'm taking the notes, the song playing in the background was, "This is the story of a famous dog." Ain't nothing but a dog like me. Alright, so, but why must I feel like that? Why must the dog chase the cat? Ain't nothing but the dog and me doing the dog catcher. Oh, she's our brick house. How can she lose with the stuff she used? 36, 24, 36. Fathering. Are we oops babies because daddy was horny? Or will we plan parenthood? Do we think about planning to have children? To find a mate that you can unify with, or connect with at 125, where you're both half and half, yin and yang. You balance one another as the sphere. The next song came on, Flashlight. Everyone gets a little bit of the light under the sun. So as Father Nature talking about my albino children, because I was the one that inbred, I had sex with someone in my family and the genes were too similar, so my child ended up with a calcified pineal gland. And now we have all of this past 400 years of ain't nothing going home but the rent. You gotta have a J.O.B. to be with me. Where is our value? What do you value? Do you value what you think or what you earn? Would God working value what he's earning, or just value his mere existence and his ability to think? And reach that level of relaxation, 126, at the lower sphere of your entity, the physical. Relax in Then there are the three levels, the denotative, the connotative, meaning the innuendo or the suggestions. And then the absolute abstract. Alright, so she used to be my girl. I'm learning to relate with myself differently. Evolving deeper within. Raise up individual self-perception as a black man in this limiting, containing, fractured mindset of what we've been existing in for the past 400 years. And where one is not taught that every life born is divine, energy of the sun, every life is God. Explain. I have to work or achieve. A stamp of acceptance. In this cultural structure, how fatherly is that type of parenting? Song came on, Stevie says to Dizzy Gillespie. Stevie says, blow, Dizzy Gillespie. Yes, I'm addressing the cultural structure of the human mindset. The day before, the Cambridge Carnival International is presenting its second taste of carnival, an indoor community festival celebrating the Caribbean African diaspora. Black folks, the perceptions of ourselves. At 129, the song came on Zoom. People can be what they want to be. Now, is there parenting, sharing with you, you are God or can be God? Or, oh, you can be everything except God. 1:30, middle of the week. Settle, bring in Saturday and Sunday. Settle all of this. Zoom. People can be what they want to be. As a 58-year-old melanin dominant black man, I'm sharing, I'm a divine energy, I'm God. And producing this type of media, or this type, especially being, according to my white girlfriend, oh, you ain't all that black, you high yellow. Okay, but I still got liquid in my pineal gland. And I'm sharing, we are divine energy. That's my role and responsibility as someone who looks at all of the information that is being dispensed. You can be everything except God. You need to serve my white Jesus. What I say last week was Ash Wednesday. Oh, Ash Wednesday. Song. Stuff is starting now. Tastes like candy. Don't I taste like candy? Just pull all life together. All aspects of my one self communicating, media, not limiting myself, not containing myself, allowing myself to flow. The song, feel like busting loose. I'm trying to watch DVDs and what is it? What's the opening for 20th Century Fox? And then they're talking about Marvel Comics. So Fox is sly and cunning media. And then Marvel Comics, and this is the X-Men, 1975, and this was on Leap Day, February 29th, 2020. At 9:18 p.m. Opening. Who are we? And of course I'm high watching this shit. The opening of the Marvel Comics X-Men. Who are we? I guess I'm an X motherfucker for damn sure. That female keeps on, I'll kiss you, you put your teeth in. I'm not. Oh well, I guess I ain't kissing her. Yeah, but see, where's the mindset? Okay, just came from the Caribbean Festival, the Cambridge Caribbean Festival, St. Paul's AME. I go to take a piss in the bathroom. I'm like, African Methodist Episcopal. And then, I'm 58. Most were sitting. I'm the only one in the motherfucker dancing. DJ was getting the fuck off. I was tearing that floor up. But who are we? And we sit our children in front of the TV. And I mean, we're talking about the crew of folks that was sitting down, or maybe my age or older, And I saw very few, and the young girls that were there was this, shut up, R.A. That's not your content. But the mindset of the teenagers, it's like, who's the... I'm stuck at 135. All right, so then I have a friend. I won't put her name out there like that, but she knows who she is, because she give me a hard time, and I'm helping the sister out, and then she tell me about her grandson and how she's gonna take him to church. This was this Sunday, and they go out. He's 7, she's 50 something, whatever. And then she get back and told me she went to the church in Harvard Square with the cemetery, and a black man get up. He the pastor of the Unitarian Church. And he start revealing in 136 his homosexuality, and how the Unitarian Church accepted him and his sexual preference. Time out, time out. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So at the opposite of a right angle, you're male, you're female, and opposite the union, that's a right angle. And that equals C squared, or that one line. I've been talking about the digits in the communication of the metaneta, or the hieroglyphics. And what does you being born, your gender, have to do with your personality? Your personality represents how your parents raised you. So as a parent, or desiring to be a parent at 138, and I wonder about, some folks having this kind of spiritual, oh, should I say that? Oh, maybe that might be too strong. Maybe, how about an intellectual dialogue, where we can discuss things in the media, living in the white man's world, the melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with the calcified pineal gland, the church at Harvard, the square, it's at the top, and it's just flat, and there's no depth, there's no... Well, I have liquid in my pineal gland, and I'm putting some pizzazz in my vision to help black people, melanin-dominant people, feel good about who the fuck you are. Who is we? X-Men. I don't give a fuck what you call me. You can say, all right, got his finger up his nose. He's picking his nose. I ain't listening to this shit. Okay, beer. $139. I'm just thinking, if I can demonstrate or express, especially here in the intellectual mecca of the world, where all these white boys over here with their biogenetic engineering, at 140, talk about, look at how the digits, and okay, well now everybody has a cell phone. But what about you? Oh, I can communicate with you over there, but can you communicate with yourself, dumbass? All right, don't be so harsh. I'm 58, I'm tired of dealing with stupid fuckers. I need more people to be able to understand this level of spiritual intellect or intellectual spirit or balance or whatever. Are we anywhere near balanced? 141. Are we anywhere near understanding who we are as gods? Now, the way I talk all this shit, I see I left this shot up. I didn't bring up this other one here. I'm going to be a little rude. And is that rude? Or is that, wait a minute, what's my role and responsibility as a black man? A squared. And so, if I reach an understanding with myself, and then I touch you, but for me, I need an individual to have an understanding with themselves. And you know, I have made this rude comment that more white women have much more self-respect and self-esteem for themselves than black women. Black women don't see too highly of themselves or so on and so forth. So is that the white man's, he's pumping up all the media revering the white woman and her flat ass? And no, it's taboo to have a big booty. Media? What is my role? What's my responsibility? Fuck the physical. I need some cerebral. I need individuals to, what is that individual? Oh, you are inwardly divided. I need more undivided individuals to understand and become undivided individuals and tap into one's I can hear he's now. You look like you're getting ready. Don't get ready. Just settle into your fucking self. I love you, Age. Happy birthday, motherfucker. As a liquid pineal gland thinking man, settling in, straightening my spine, leveling my chin, relaxing my shoulders and elbows, settling and sinking into myself, settling and sinking at 144. That was get into the full arena of who you are. And so when it comes to my tentative grandson, because she's an ex, and I'm gonna take him to the church, and he's identifying his homosexuality as a black man, and she get up and she tried to explain to him that I forget what her explanation was. She looked at the courteous open side as a black woman thinking, but my role is to revere the black woman, raise the black woman's self-esteem, have more black women understand that they are, look, there's all this population control bullshit out here. We got Amgen, Biogen, Genzyme. They're all trying to mutate what the fuck a black woman got. Oh, I get a breast job, or I'm like, just a side note, no piercings and no tattoos on the mother of my child, and no processing their hair, and no nose rings, and I'm like, why, if you're a divine energy, are you not satisfied with the physicality that you possess and the preference? You are a male, you are to, you were supposed to semen. She has an egg. Egg and semen. Boom. Children, life. Where is the level of spirituality here in the intellectual mecca of the world? Where, 9/10 the Earth's population is melanin dominant, with a liquid pineal gland. But we are abiding by the European calcified pineal gland. I'm just asking a question. All right, you left all off your script. So, the commercialism, okay. Oh, that was one of my thoughts too. It's like, nowadays, going to church, do you still have to dress up? Or is that a commercialism where, oh yeah, I gotta go to church Sunday, I need to put on a suit, so that means I need to spend more money? I didn't even get to the DVDs. Oh shit. Watching Deep Water. Okay, I was watching Zero Dark 30. Let's bring them out. Zero Dark 30. We're talking about the mindset of interrogation, and it's a melanin recessive man and a melanin dominant man, and the white woman standing on the side. All right, you don't have time to elaborate. Let's see. Zero line. He has to learn how hopeless he is. After Linda told me about her go to church experience. So, going to church, do you have to get dressed up? No, you don't have to now. You can go casual because we want to feed you Oh, I didn't bring up the picture of the Catholic Pope on the 8th day sucking the male phallic. The 8th day of the child's birth in Catholicism, the Pope, they cut the foreskin off the penis, and I'm circumcised, and the Pope put his mouth on the 8-day-old male. So, all right, so I got 7 minutes left. I'm looking at, based on actual events, movie starts with 9/11, September 11th, 2000, operator phone call, stay calm, you won't die. Is this real or exercise? 2 years later, the Saudi group, captive. You're a mid-level guy. Why should I respect you? Interrogator. You're a money man. You lie to me, I'll hurt you. Everybody breaks. It's biology. This character says to the CIA director, we don't know what we don't know. So the interrogator goes back to the CIA director in this particular movie and talks about to the director, says, well, we don't know what we don't know. So I, as a divine energy, am learning to balance myself and reach areas of my consciousness that I've never been challenged to utilize. So, everybody, we don't know. And the CIA director's response to him, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Let me know when you have some actual intelligence. I won't let you know shit. you can stay oh, I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna count in the populace. Yes, this is the year 2020. Digits matter in the way they're drawn and what it means to me as I interpret it as a thinking individual. I'm sorry, I can't remain stuck on fucking stupid. I'm tapping deeper into the levels of relaxation. Oh my God, did I get to that yet? Let me know when you get some. Okay. 5 minutes. Oh. CIA and no closer to defending our enemy. Our enemy? Who? Am I my own enemy? When love knocks you down, get back up. And I'm just saying that to those that are homosexual, and if you got hurt by your parents or the way you were raised, it's like, find the love within you. Yeah, look around, inside yourself. 154. Okay, 3/3/2020, 12:52. I wrote this note talking about being a perfectionist. My occupation, InnerStand the liquid pineal gland. Mommy was teaching me cursive writing and printing. I made reference to that earlier. 3-line paper, and not only the 3-line paper, but are you capable of tapping in to the 3 levels of your understanding? Do you find a level of relaxation within yourself? All right, so edge of 17. Oh, that was harsh. I mean, what's his name? Woody Harrelson's very funny. But the teenagers, and have we moved beyond Planet of the Apes? Oh, and what is this? Oh, redundancy. He's a poem and she's an artist, but where's anyone's self-esteem and self-confidence? Oh, Deepwater Horizon. What was this? An island, a black woman, or a woman created some place to dig into the earth and what? Create oil? Oh, so we need more cars, and so we're gonna devastate. Oh, White Boy Rick, X-Men. Oh, superhero, Spider-Man. Oh, Samuel Jackson. And this is where I wanted to get to real quick. Bring it on. Can we bring it on and get deeper within to the rhythm of our individual consciousness and understand our divinity? Okay, shut up. Time has run out. I'm going to show off some relaxation.